Hey everyone, what's going on? Mine's Live, and in today's video, I'm going to be doing a cosplay tutorial in GTA 5. Last time I did this was with the Joker from Suicide Squad last summer, and it was quite well received, so I thought that I'd do something a little bit different. And because I've only recently finished playing Life is Strange, I thought I would do a Life is Strange themed cosplay, and focusing on Chloe Price. If you want me to do other characters, I can do that, but for now, Chloe is who we're focusing on. I'm going to be going through all the outfits, vehicles, anything along those lines that correspond to the character, and how I've gone about it. And yeah, let's get straight into it. So, starting off, we have got two main outfits. We've got Chloe's outfit with jacket and Chloe's outfit without a jacket. And looking at what's actually in the jacket outfit, we're starting off with a dark brown cropped biker leather jacket and a white Trickster Skull t-shirt. We're going to have deep blue road-worn jeans, black calf boots, a rear wall black beanie, and then leather straps as the accessory. The thing to note is that I would actually have a necklace for Chloe, and if I was using that, I would have the My Black Heart necklace, which you can see if you equip it on a different outfit. But unfortunately, I think it's due to the tux t-shirt that you wear. You can't actually equip the necklace. It's not like available to actually equip to a character. You can't have any necklaces. So I had to go with the straps, although I do think the straps look quite good because, you know, she has both of those in her character, the necklace and the straps, and they go quite well. But the thing to note is if you really do want the necklace over the straps, equip a white camisole instead of the white Trickster Skull t-shirt, because that actually has the kind of strap look that, you know, Chloe actually sports, and that way you can put the necklace on if you feel that's more integral. But this is my favourite outfit out of the two main ones. I just really like the whole beanie look. I would have gone for a navy blue beanie, except there isn't one. There's a blue beanie with white stripes on, but I just didn't. It was just too loud and too busy. I didn't really want to go for that. So that's why I picked a black one. It's a close second, and I think it looks pretty good. So that's something to consider. Maybe you want to go for a different beanie. That's up to you. But then looking at the second outfit without a jacket, we've got the same t-shirt, same jeans, same boots, and we have the straps as well. It's literally just the same outfit, but without the beanie and without the jacket. It is noticeable in this outfit that maybe you could go for the camisole rather than the t-shirt, and on that actually have the necklace. But for me, if I was going to have two outfits, I would have consistency. I would make sure that for both outfits you either have the necklace, or for both outfits you have the leather straps. I wouldn't switch between the two just because you're taking a jacket off. So that's something to keep in mind, but honestly, I personally prefer the straps. I just feel like without the straps on the arms just kind of look a bit bare, and even with the tattoos, they just don't quite work personally. I think the necklace is more surplus to requirements than the leather straps are, but you might disagree with me, and that's totally fine, but I just thought I would put my opinion out there. Going on from there, we're going to look at the hair and the tattoos. Now, the hair this time, it was a little bit more difficult than with the Suicide Squad Joker, because actually Chloe's hairstyle was really hard to emulate in GTA 5. It was really hard to find a haircut that really worked. And I sat there for a good solid 5-10 minutes trying to work different combinations, and I decided to go with the ponytail. And my reason being is that when you wear a beanie, the ponytail pretty much disappears. You can see a little bit of hair at the back, a little strand, but not a lot. And that kind of makes the front area look more like Chloe's hair, and the back doesn't have a ponytail that, you know, Chloe doesn't sport. So with that in regard, I've gone for the ponytail haircut, colour number 36, with something to possibly write down if you guys are interested in that, which is a blue, like a bright blue colour. And then we have highlights, which are pink to kind of match the hairstyle, which are colour number 34. It's the best match that I could find. I would have had a better haircut that didn't have a ponytail, but as I've said, that is just what works for me. Then looking at the tattoos, both on the right arm, they're the only place where Chloe has tattoos, and we have the Your Next Colour tattoo and the Death Before Dishonor tattoo. So those are the two that you want to be looking for when you're actually getting the tattoos. You can change them if you want, but personally, I wanted to go for the most colourful tattoos I could find, and sadly, I couldn't find any solely upper right arm colour tattoos, so on the upper half of the arm that had, you know, the orange, red, yellow type colours on the tattoos. So I had to go for black and white. I couldn't find a better alternative, and I'm sorry about that, but again, it's about finding, you know, best matches. The Your Next colour, I think, works really well and just suits Chloe's kind of tattoo style on her arm. So the tattoos, I think, work quite well. I just wish the top half had been coloured, but nothing I can really do about that. But that's the character. It takes a lot less time to go through than anyone else because Chloe doesn't actually change outfits much. And the only alternative is Chloe's bikini, which you see her wearing in episode 3 in the swimming pool scene, or in Max's nightmare sequence in episode 5, which is the kind of imagining all different scenarios, and Chloe wears the bikini in that as well. Now, the best thing I could find to match that was the orange bikini. That's literally what it's called for top and bottom. It's the best fitting one. It's the only one of that colour scheme, and so that's the one that I go for. I don't really see any negotiation there as to different alternatives, so that's what I picked. But that covers the outfits. That's Chloe's entire look. Anything else to know? I would say possibly eyebrows. Keep an eye on, how you actually shape them. I've gone for a very specific eyebrow you can see on the character. You can kind of match. I can't remember the name of it. I'm sorry about that. And alongside that, light blue eyes for contacts. That's just something, if you want to be really finicky and really specific with details, that's something you should consider, having the right eye colour. But moving on, there's only two other things I want to talk about, and that is her actual home and her vehicle. But before I talk about those two, one small little extra detail is the weapon that she uses. And it's not something that I mention a lot because she doesn't use it much, but I'm going to be using the heavy revolver with platinum tint. It's the best matching colour for David Madsen's gun that Chloe steals, and it just works the best. So if you're going to have a weapon for her, that's the one to use in my opinion. But yeah, so looking at the vehicle first, we've gone for the Vapid Bobcat XL. Now I initially had a bit of a problem with this vehicle because when I ordered it from Southern San Andreas on the online website, every time I ordered it, I got a roof variant, and that meaning that the back area where there's normally a pickup area to put stuff in, it's covered with a metal roof. Now, I did actually try and buy this like 10 times, and I'm not even underestimating that. I kept trying, hoping I'd get a spawn without, but I'm pretty sure it's fixed, that you can't get it without a roof when you order it online. So your only alternative is to find it on the streets, and usually when you're looking for something in GTA, the law is that, you won't find it, you only find it when you're not looking. And actually, one of my friends, Mafia Chief, found it for me while we were playing GTA after I'd spent hours looking for it, so props to him for getting it for me. But what I think it works sometimes with GTA is that if you drive the actual vehicle around, more start spawning. It doesn't always work, but that's possibly something you could try, buying the roof variant and driving it around so you see one without. But that is the best matching pickup truck. They've looked at the rest, and either they have, big lights along the top, or they just have huge steps. They're just a little bit too different to the actual Chloe pickup truck. So that's the best matching one in my opinion. For colour, we've gone for the classic section, and we've gone for straw brown for both primary and secondary. I understand that for the doors there is a bit of a red kind of square patch on both sides, but if you try and mess around with secondary colours, it changes a lot more than doors. And so in the end of the day, grand scheme of things, it's better to just keep it all brown, because it's only a small area that's red in the actual Life is Strange game. So not having that is a small sacrifice to, completely destroying the colour scheme of the car. Another thing to note is the license plate. You will be using the blue on white 2 license plate with the private registration plate TWN, PKS, or Twin Peaks, which is easy to say. The only reason it isn't on my car right now is I'm currently experiencing issues with getting orders fulfilled in GTA. I've been trying to sort it out with Rockstar support, and they've not really been giving me great troubleshooting options until now. They've given me something I'm going to be trying out soon, but it takes a lot of steps, and I wanted to get this video recorded. So unfortunately it's not there, but that's something for you guys to know. So those of you who own the iFruit app, make sure you log on to that and get an order placed on the Bobcat XL to have that registration plate. That is the correct one that you will want. And the final thing to note with the Bobcat XL is the wheels. You want chrome rims, and the rim variant is the Mudslinger. That's the best matching one. There are a few other alternatives if you think others match better. Best thing to do is just, if you're not sure, pull up a picture of it on Google Images and have a look at the wheels and just scroll through them until you find the best matching one. It's what I did, and maybe my perception is different to yours, but that's what I picked, so that was my choice. Finally, for a home, I picked any 2-car garage apartment, really. Like, I'm saying I picked any because literally I did. I only picked a specific one due to location, where it was in terms of where it spawned me in an online session. So I only picked a certain one out of convenience. I think it was the San Vitus one, I think it's pronounced. But honestly, anyone, because anyone with a 2-car garage actually has the same apartment interior, and it's kind of the messy, kind of grungy look that I think sports Chloe best. It's not got a lot of light in it, which is something I do find a bit annoying. It's quite a dark and hazy place, but in terms of the way it's organised and the disorder, it best matches Chloe, so that's why I went for it. And the best matching garage as well. So, the actual garage looks quite similar to David Madsen's, and, has the laptop and, the strewn tools everywhere. So that's my choice. But other than that, just, pick one that's got a 2-car garage and anywhere that's convenient for you. And you got a home for Chloe, and you got a vehicle to put in there now with the Bobcat XL. But yeah, that covers the entire cosplay, and that is everything as a whole. My review of this cosplay is I think it works very well. There are certain areas where it could be improved. For instance, not being able to have necklaces and leather straps at once. That is something I think Rockstar should address, really, because even when you're not doing a cosplay, not being able to wear a necklace and a strap at the same time, I don't know, it feels a bit stupid. It feels like there should be something to prevent that and allow you to have both. But that's by the by. Chloe's hair, I know it's a bit of an inconvenience, but it's an easily tackled one. The only downside is with the non-jacket outfit. Obviously you will see the ponytail, but there's not really a lot I can do about that without changing the haircut, and there isn't really a better alternative, so I'm sorry about that. And then the final thing, obviously, is with the car, not having the red patches on the doors. Again, not really a lot you can do unless you want the whole car to have a brown and red mix in colour, which I don't think is worth it personally, but that sums it up, and that is the cosplay. So, thank you guys for watching. I will be very interested to see anyone's thoughts down in the comments as to what you agree or disagree with here. But other than that, thank you guys very much for watching this cosplay. Leave a like if you enjoyed, comment more suggestions for other cosplays if you want to see Life is Strange or beyond, anything else at all. I might do some more of these in the future depending on how this is received, but other than that, thank you guys for watching, subscribe if you're new, and other than that, I will see you all in the next video.